Taariq
Yeah,
Cornwall, the
Yes.
ghost of Sparta from Tobago. How you doing, man?
I cool. Just
So when it is, I know you're living in Tobago and think what you came down here when it was.
On the 7th.
So for the fans that don't know, you're from the last show back in November when you fought. Like tell us about yourself, like who it is, what it is that motivates you, who is you as a fighter?
Well, really, actually, my partners that motivate me, you know. Yeah,
Who's
my
that?
friends around me. My neighbor, my brother, people like Chip. I show you know Chip, you know.
Trip, put a link in the bio if anybody don't know what Trip is, you know.
And every other fighter who I saw fighting at the RABZ before or any other promotion,
Right.
they all
So you saw that and you wanted to be a part of it?
yeah, surely, yeah. I started off boxing when I was younger, and I always like boxing, but when I saw MMA came in the mixed area, like Adesanya and John Jones, I wanted to do that cage stuff.
Right, and I see you like the kind of promotion too because you,
Yeah.
out of a lot of people I know how to promote a fight. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
put your videos, put on personality.
Yeah, I like story building and drama and giving people a reason to watch you fight.
Hey, Benson from the Hit Fit gang. Word out is that they got some money on your head, boy.
You know, sometimes I feel like people come to see a fight and the fighters just a little quiet, you know.
Yeah,
They're missing
well,
plenty charisma. Joker's a good example. Joshua
James.
Yeah, Joshua James. Right? I like the way he's promote. So, you know, I kind of...
So what's really your personality then? What is the ghost of Sparta supposed to be?
Well, in the ring, I'm deadly in the ring.
Right.
I'm very aggressive in the ring. I won't give up for nothing. So you wouldn't see me getting knocked out that easily or TKO. That I could take a lot
That's
of...
one thing I could say about you as well as you have the heart. You have the heart.
Yeah.
The ghost of Sparta comes from God of War, no, the video game.
Yeah, correct.
Right,
So
right.
that's where I originally get it from. I want to make sure I have something that when people hear, they say, okay, this is supposed to be real action. It's supposed to be very...
Right, so they want to see it.
Yeah,
They want to see the character fight.
That was
So
the idea.
you don't know your opponent at all, Joshua Besson?
If I?
Your opponent, you know about him at all?
No, never meet him.
You never met him,
Nah,
you never saw him
never.
fight, anything like that? Right, so you're going in blind and confident
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
That's what the amateur ranks are.
Correct.
But where does nickname come from that you have?
Benson. Well, at first, the reality is, I didn't read his name properly at first. So I was calling him Benson. And then I realized, wait, no, it's Besson. Okay, I'll stick with Benson.
Or you're fired!
And then he have somebody else he's trained with, a guy named Joe Williams.
Right.
I'm supposed to fight him sometime. And I told Joe, well, Joe replied to me and talking about, you know, well, you had to be smoking on something to think you could beat me and Benson, or Besson, sorry. So I know it have a cigarette pack called Benson and Hedges. So I say, well, listen, if I get everybody to call this man Benson, I could destroy him mentally from the get-go.
It's mental warfare.
Yeah, mental. Well, that's how I like it. That's why I do the social media thing.
Right.
If it's war, we have in mental warfare and physical warfare. If I can break it down before I get in that ring, I already win. I win half the fight. So
Right. And you think it's getting to him at all?
yeah,
From
I
your
think he
observation.
not here right now. I'm talking to you alone, right? Now it could be just that the guy is a shy guy, which is okay, and he's a young fella. I don't want to discredit him or discourage him from fighting at all. It's just parted sometimes. He might
Yeah, that's
bounce
the
up.
game.
You understand? But I feel like he should have patterned after Joker, like I just said, and
Yeah.
come out and face me. I mean, we're not gonna do each other nothing here. We allowed to kill each other in the ring.
And briefly, where do you see your mixed martial arts career going? Like your MMA, kickboxing, any boxing career? You're just doing it as a pastime right now, and you want to go to a certain league. What is it?
I will take it as far as possible. So the more traction I get from the people and the more support I get from the people around me,
Right.
and the more I fall in love with the sport, I will continue going as far as I can go.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
Well, so I mean, your enthusiasm got you somewhere, and it definitely your character it built up to the point where like you have fans backing it to want to fight in RABZ, and I would not have seen them. And well, and lo and behold, you're gonna be the first MMA fight
Yeah.
that RABZ is having. The
Yeah,
first
yeah.
MMA, the ring MMA. RABZ
I like that. I like those little historical moments from the start. Yes,
Yeah.
that's a
So
good
I
one.
mean, you're making a share right now.
Yeah,
You're gonna be
yeah,
the first
yeah.
MMA fight. So
Same to Besson. You're making history right now. So.
Yeah, it's Cornwall versus Besson. It's not just Cornwall versus Cornwall,
Correct.
exactly. But what do you think your specialty is going into MMA? Because there are a lot more components into the fight game in that sport rather than boxing or kickboxing.
Well, and that is why I chose, I requested if it could be an MMA fight because I'm not as skilled as the kickboxing. Shout out to Sinasri,
Yeah.
great kickboxer. I don't have the kicks as good as him, and he destroyed my legs in the last fight. I sure he can't outbox me. If it was boxing, I'd take him out, but that kickboxing was different. So with the MMA and my IQ on the whole, with fighting on the whole, I have more weapons at my disposal.
Right.
To say,
So if you think it was MMA that last
he can't.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. If I could take the ground, arm bars, I could grab the foot, floor him, take him down, let him get back up,
So that's what Besson has to look out for, and he might have to look for your...
Yeah, well, me, he look out for everything.
Right. You have any predictions going in? Like, what it is you plan to do?
Well,
Does it even matter what you plan to do?
I was going on a whole knockout rampage this year, so I was looking for a knockout. So I'll become not aggressive, but I might give him a little time to play around in the first round, depending on how I feel and depending on how hard he hits. If he hitting hard, then I'll try to take him out in the first round. But if he, if it's not that pressure,
you're gonna be hitting him. I'm sure you're gonna hit yourself.
But if it's not that hard, I'll try to carry to the second rounds. Give him a little time to just give them a show now. But I would like for a first round knockout. I'm sure I could get it. I just might not go for it.
Or submission, you're not going for any kind of first round.
Submission. If I do submission, it's because he's actually pressuring me, and I'm looking for a red naked choke. So I wouldn't like for my first MMA win in RABZ to be for submission. It would be nice because it's not a normal thing to see in RABZ.
Right.
But I would prefer the kicker knockout for now. And if I get a next chance, I'll probably try for a submission at that time.
That's good. So, I mean, for a final message, what do you want to say to Joshua Besson?
Mr. Benson, please. I respect the fact that you're fighting on the whole. I respect you as a fighter, regardless of all the gimmicks on social media. Come out and fight. And do your best. I have to do my best too, and let me enjoy and give the people a show. Yeah, that's the most I could tell him.
Alright, Taariq.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate the time. I'll see you on the 25th of May, RABZ 5. Everybody, be there or be square. If you're not being square, be in circle. Sorry.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Benson, right? Alright, let's take it off. Yeah.